everyone, welcome back. Today I'm filming another tag video because I really enjoyed filming the last one I did, and it's been the only one I've done so far on this channel. That was the travel tag. I'll link it down below if you'd like to watch it. And yeah, I really enjoyed filming it. It was quite nice to sit down and just chat because I don't really get to do that very often as I'm making my travel videos. So I thought today I would do the what is in my bag tag video. So this is my bag here. I just love this. It's from Accessorize and it was just under £30. I think maybe like $28.99 or something. And it's not real leather, it is faux leather. I wasn't really sure if I wanted a real leather one, and the ones that I did find were far too expensive, so I settled on this one. It was quite an ordeal finding one that I really liked actually, because for a few months I really wanted a backpack, but you know when you're actually looking for something you can never find one that works. And I'd seen so many and I just gave up because none of them were really what I wanted. I wanted something that was quite plain at the front. I didn't really want shiny zips or obvious buckles or anything. I think I'll call this more of a rucksack rather than a backpack. I just wanted something quite plain with these drawstring ties on it. And then I actually saw that Zoe Sugg had made one from her Zoella Lifestyle brand, and I really liked that. I just loved the style of it, the size, the baggy kind of sack look of her bag that she had. And do you think I could find it anywhere? I looked online on the Boots website, I tried to buy it in Boots and I just couldn't find it. So every man and his dog had obviously gone out and bought it, and I gave up again, and I thought, am I ever going to find a rucksack that I like? And then in Accessorize, I was in there one day in the local store and they were bringing out these new bags, and I saw this one and I just thought, wow, that's great, it's exactly what I've been looking for. And I just find that that happens. If I'm actually looking for something I can never find it, but then when I'm not looking, one happens to turn up. So I found this one. So it's not really grey, but it is like a dusky blue colour, and it's got nice big straps at the back, and as I said, it's not real leather, but it does look like real leather. And on the inside it has almost like a suede kind of feel to it, so this is nice and soft. And as I've been using this for a whole month now, I've noticed that it has actually softened up and it's becoming like that real leather look, you know, as it becomes worn, it's softening. So I'm really happy about that. So I thought I'd just go through and show you what I have in here because I really like watching these videos. It's interesting to see what people carry around with them. So I thought I'd film one and perhaps you'd like to see it too. So I'll just dive straight in. So in the front pocket, it doesn't have a zip or anything. It's just a deep pocket like this. The first thing I see is my phone. So I have the iPhone 5S, the gold edition, and my case is from Paperchase. It's like a soft rubbery kind of one. It's really pretty. I would like to get a new iPhone 6 or the iPhone 7, but that's not really in my budget right now. I thought I could film a what's on my iPhone tag as well, so maybe I'll do that in the future. If you'd like to see that, give this a thumbs up. So obviously everyone carries around their phone. And then I have all my house keys. This is my house keys. I have a keychain here from the sportswear brand called Amen. It's just a soft pink kind of plastic one. I bought some leggings from there which I absolutely love, and they came with this little keychain which I thought was nice, and it says aim high, dream big. So I'm aiming high. And then I have a keychain here which is very London themed. My mum and I got one when we went to the London Eye in August, I think it was. So it's got what's meant to be the London Eye, a London bus, which is really cute. Not sure if that's going to focus. And Big Ben there, and it says London. So kind of souvenir-y, but not like really tacky. And then the next thing I also have is my car keys. So it's not a key, it's more of like one of those car cards. The gate and another key. In the front here I also have this little shopping bag which my parents sent me for Christmas. It's very Kiwiana, New Zealand themed. It's like, I think it's meant to be for food, but I've actually been using it when I've gone shopping, and instead of getting bags from shops and paying 5p for them, which isn't that expensive, but I just end up with all of these bags. I've just been putting my shopping in here. So it's like a plastic kind of bag, and I just really love that it says salt and vinegar chups, because people say that the New Zealand accent, when we say chips, it sounds like we're saying chups, like C-H-U-P-S. It's got Vegemite and kiwi fruit, and then on the back, milk and Hokey Pokey ice cream, which if you're a Kiwi, you'll know that that's like one of the best ice cream flavours ever. So I've been using that as my little portable shopping bag. And then the main pocket just opens up really, really big like this, super big. You never know what you're going to find in here. It's a bit like a Mary Poppins bag, you can just reach in and pull anything out. And on the inside, the one fault that I did find with this bag is that it doesn't actually have like a zip pocket or anything inside, which I'd usually like to put lipsticks in or something. So what I've actually done, I'm so organised, is that I have all of these little bags, little zip bags, which I've then put stuff in and separated so I can just grab things out and know exactly where they are. But on the top, the first thing I've got is my camera case, which would usually have my camera in, but I'm filming on that now. It's the Canon G7X, which I really, really love. It's what I film all of my travel videos on. It's just such good clarity, it's a good size. It's lasted really well. I've had it for 2 years now since I've been living over here, and it fits into this case, so that goes in my bag. The next thing I have are my sunglasses, and these are by Quay, Australia, and they are from the Shay Mitchell line that she collaborated with them. And on the case it's really nice, it says "Where will you shine?" But as you can see, it's very worn off as I've used these quite a lot. They're quite bold, so they're big and black, and they have little flicks on the side here, and it says Key by Shay. I always thought it was K, like K by Shay, but it's actually Key. They kind of remind me of like vintage cat eye sunglasses, but yeah, a little bit more modern I suppose, with slightly purple tinted lenses. So I've been wearing these a bit lately, really like them. Next thing I have here is my wallet. This is quite an old wallet. It's by the brand Rusty, like the surf brand, and I had this since I was in New Zealand and I brought it over with me. This is a really good size and I like just the plain colours. So in here I've got my driver's license. I won't show you, but here's my picture. It's the English driver's license. I've got my Cashflow card, I've got a Sweetie Betty card, Paperchase, Monsoon, Accessorize, loyalty card, so I got points for this bag. A Body Shop card, Nando's, boots, and I love this one. This is by Holland & Barrett. It's so cute. If you know me, you'll know that I love squirrels. I've got, oh, my ticket. Oh, that's right. On the weekend, I went to see La La Land at the cinema, and I treated myself to a VIP ticket so I could sit in the leather seats. I went on my own. I've been doing that a bit recently, actually. I've just been going to the cinema on my own. I was always really embarrassed. Well, not embarrassed, but I was kind of worried, you know, oh, it seems so sad to go to the cinema on my own, but I actually really enjoy it. And because once you're in there, you know, you may have people sitting around you and the lights turn off and no one knows you're on your own, and yeah, you don't talk in the cinema anyway, so it's been really great actually. I've gone a couple of times now. And then I've got a receipt for some diesel. Nothing very interesting in my wallet. I should actually throw those receipts away, but for the purpose of this video, let's just talk about them. Next thing I have are my reading glasses. So about halfway through last year, or maybe last Christmas, I was just having real problems with reading my book and looking on my phone. My eyes were just really straining and going blurry. And for a while I thought it was often because I was tired, but it just got worse, and it was happening when I wasn't tired. It was happening in the middle of the day. So I went and had my eyes tested, and she said that, yeah, I just needed some reading glasses just to basically zoom everything in. But I also had a bit of sun damage from living in New Zealand. The sun's really harsh, so I got some glasses by Tommy Hilfiger. So they are like a purpley kind of red frame with blue bands, do you call these, the arms? So I really like these. So I wear these if I'm on the computer or on my phone. I need to wear them a bit more when I'm on my phone actually, but especially when I'm reading a book. They just really help me, so I love these. I have another pair of reading glasses as well by, who are they by? Karl Lagerfeld, but I keep those at home. I always have one at home next to my bed, and then I take one in my bag so that when I'm out, I never forget that I've left my glasses at home. So I got a deal buying two. So I'm really happy with these. I should have gotten them sooner because was like, everything just became so clear as soon as I put them on. Speaking of reading, I have my book. I'm reading this one by Kikki.K, is that how you say her name? It's called Lone Wolf. It's very, very good. I've read My Sister's Keeper and Leaving Time, which I have done there, which were also by her, and I just really like the way she writes. Each chapter is written from the perspective of the different characters, so you really get a feel of, you know, the story and how they're feeling and how you see it from their different points of view. I'm about just over halfway through, so I should finish that in a week or so. I don't read all the time, usually on the train mostly, because I'm sitting down for about an hour, so I can read that then or just before I go to bed. The next thing I have is my diary. This was a Christmas present which I was so happy with from my brother and his fiance, so thank you if you're watching this. And I just love it. It's by the brand called Kikki.K, which is Kikki.K. And I've never heard of it before, but they gave me this, and it also came with a pen, which I'll get out in a minute. Whoops, sorry, my phone's going off. And I really love it. It's a bit like what I think the happiness planner would be like, if you've ever seen those, where you have goal setting and then you can write down targets and things for you. So at the start of each month it has a quote. So for February it says, make space for what matters. And that like really resonated with me, because there's so much stuff going on in my life all the time, and you know, just with friends, and if there's dramas going on or there's just things that I don't really want in my life that are just taking up too much time, I've just made space. I've made space for what matters to me, people that I want to be hanging out with, things that I want to do. You know, I've really learned that focusing on me and what makes me happy is giving me the best life, like in a happy mindset. So that was just so perfect for February. And then there's a space where you can write down this month's focus, and there's the quote. So I've written, start each day as a new day, turn a fresh page. And then my other focus was, be consistent with a healthy lifestyle, create a lasting routine for 2017 and beyond. Because often in the new year, I've thought about New Year's resolutions, and usually always, like most people, it's eat healthy and do more exercise, but I don't think it should be all of a sudden that you focus on this, because often people get so into it and they go every day and eat healthy and starve themselves of all of the yummy treats that they do it for a certain amount of time and then they just crash and that resolution goes out the window. So I want to create a lasting routine, a lifestyle, more of like a diet, if that makes sense. Going along with that healthy lifestyle, this looks really good for the first few days of this week. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, I have a class at the gym. So I am working hard and I'm really enjoying it and seeing results. So yeah, I'll show you a blank page so you don't see what I'm doing. It's a nice space for writing in every day with your focuses of what you want to do. And I really like this feature at the bottom, your water intake, because that's something I'm trying to do more of as well, is drinking more water. You know, it has 10 cups on here, but I'm kind of focusing on 2 drink bottles, and I always have a drink bottle in my bag. So yeah, that's helping with my water intake. So the next thing is one of my favorite purses that I have. I also got this from Accessorize when I got this bag, because I thought, oh, I need things to store all of the little bits in, otherwise in the big bag they're just going to get lost and I'll be rummaging around and I can't find anything. So I got this purse, which I just think is so sweet. This was £6 or £7, I think. Like, come on, it's just so nice. I was really happy with that. And again, kind of like my London keychain, it's a bit touristy, like a bit of a souvenir, but not like trashy and cliche. So it's just got really pretty embroidery on it and some sparkles. I love the mini with the Union Jack. Big Ben, obviously, London, Covent Garden. It's really cool. And that's the back. And it's divided into 3 separate pockets. So in the big pocket, I have my headphones tied in a hair tie so they don't get twisted. I've got my portable charger, a scrunchie, another hair tie, and this is the pen that came with the diary. So this is also by Kikki.K. It's really pretty, like a really nice pen with lovely colours on it, and it's black, and it's really nice to write with. And I feel like that's just something really nice to have as a gift. It's just a proper nice pen, because I often have cheap pens, but I've never had like a really nice one that I really like to write with. So this came with the diary as a Christmas present. So I have that in there as well. And in the middle pocket, I have my favourite ever lip balm. This is like the holy grail of lip balms. It's the Nivea lip butter, and for me this is just absolutely amazing. It's vanilla and macadamia, and a few years ago I used to really struggle with dry lips. I'd just always split and they'd crack, and I'd tried so many different lip butters and chapsticks and everything, and I tried this, and this is just so moisturising and so nourishing. It doesn't have SPF in it though, which is a shame. So like in the summer I'd often like to wear a lip balm with SPF so I don't get sunburnt lips, but this is very good for hydration and stops chapped lips, so good on you Nivea, you got a winner there. I also have a little hand moisturiser sample by Alamis, I think that's how you say the brand. When I flew back from Colorado, I was very lucky to be put in business class, and they give you like a little spa bag with like a toothbrush and moisturiser, and in the winter, here especially in England, my hands have just been so dry, and along my knuckles, I keep getting these cracks. It looks like I've been doing boxing, which I was doing, but I've stopped boxing and my hands are still splitting. It's just because of the cold, so I think it's very important to have a good moisturiser with you. I also have a perfume sample from Next, which is really nice. It smells like peonies, which I love. And a little roller perfume, which is Daisy by Marc Jacobs, which I really love. Oh, it's so good. Come on now. These are just so good, like portable size. And then in the front pocket here, this is my lipstick zip pocket. So my favourite lipsticks that I carry around. So I have this one, which I'm actually wearing right now. This is the YSL Rouge Volupte Shine. I've probably said that completely wrong, so I'm sorry, don't judge me. And it's in the number 9, and I just love the tube. Oh my gosh, I've never owned anything by YSL before. It's always been like a really high-end expensive brand. But I was in Barcelona with my parents and we were leaving. We went to the airport and they had like the duty-free section, and I found this there and I had some money left over, and I was like, oh my gosh, it's so pretty. So it's just a really nice like nude kind of brown colour, not really pigmented as you can see, but very glossy, very hydrating as well. It's almost like, yeah, it's like a lip balm as well, but with just the right amount of colour. So this has been my favourite everyday lipstick at the moment. I have 2 MAC lipsticks, which are my go-tos. I've got Love Lawn, which is a luster lipstick, and I've nearly used all of this, so it's really lovely. My friend Amy recommended this to me in 2013, I think, in Auckland. This was the very first MAC product I ever bought, and I've loved it. So I think when it runs out, I will definitely repurchase this. And then a recent purchase, which I'd always wanted, but never really thought it would suit me, and then I couldn't buy it because it was always sold out. You'll know, it's so popular, it's Velvet Teddy, the matte lipstick. I was never sure about matte lipsticks, but I went into Harrods and I got chatting to a really lovely girl, and she was so helpful. And we tried on different foundations and everything, and I was talking to her about Velvet Teddy, and she just said, oh, give it a go, you never know, it might suit you. And she tried it on and I really, really liked it. And I think what I really like about Velvet Teddy is that it looks quite different on everybody to do with your skin tone. I was really surprised that I would love it so much. Yeah, and I'm really enjoying it in the winter as well, having like a darker lip colour, being a bit more bold. So I'm really happy I got that. The last one is something I also really like, the one of the Revlon Colour Burst Lacquer Balms. Kind of like one of the chubby stick lipsticks, like a big crayon. I've nearly used all of this as well. Oh no, oh, there's actually more in here than I was thinking. Oh, maybe not. I've only got that much left. So you can see this is well used as well. This is like a really pretty, not like super dark, but dark enough purple. And I feel like with my skin tone and my hair colour, this just goes really well if I'm feeling like I want a bit more colour. Sorry, shaking this around. Last but not least is another purse. This one is from New Zealand. My mum got me this. I think it was from a shop called Shine. And this is more of like a toiletries bag. So I've got feminine toiletries in here. I've got some plasters, Nurofen. I always take Nurofen with me because I've been getting quite a few headaches lately, and I'm kind of putting it down to the fact that I wasn't drinking enough water. But if I do drink a lot of water and it still hasn't gone away, I always like to have Nurofen with me just because I hate having headaches. It just really ruins everything. And I've got tissues and some more hair ties and some bobby pins. You know, you never know when you're going to tie your hair up. The last thing I'll do, just for fun, I'll just show you what it looks like on, because it's really cool. And it's so comfortable. And the main reason I wanted a backpack is so that I could be hands-free. And often, if I'm in shops, or going into London every day as well, sorry, you can't see me, I'd have a shoulder bag, and because I put so much stuff in there, it would really weigh down on my one shoulder and I'd get a really sore neck. So maybe that's why I was always taking Nurofen, because my shoulders were hurting. And I'd be really worried in a shop. I'd be looking at things and I'd lean forward and my bag would come swinging around from the side and I'd be so worried that I'd knock something over. So that's why I have this on my back now. So it's just a perfect size. I really like the colour. It goes with a lot of things that I already own. Grey and black. I wear a lot of grey and black. So now I'm just knocking people over when I turn around. I'll just be swinging, knocking people on the tube. Get out of my way! If you would like to get this bag, like I said, it's from Accessorize. It was less than £30. I'm not sure how long it will last, but you know, that depends on how well you look after it, I suppose. It's just the perfect, like, everyday rucksack. I think I'll also take this on the plane with me because sadly in 6 weeks I'm going back to New Zealand, which is I'm excited about too because it's home and I haven't been back for 2 years. So I'll be having this as one of my carry-on pieces, like the one that goes under the seat in front of me. And I'll also be taking a small wheelie suitcase, and I thought I might film a in-flight travel essentials, like still holding this, an in-flight travel essentials video, because I find that interesting as well about what people take on a plane with them. So if you'd like to see that, let me know in the comments, or you could give this a thumbs up so I know you'd be interested in that. So yeah, I'll leave a description to where I got all of my goodies in case you want to buy them as well. I hope you've enjoyed watching this video. If you did, click subscribe down here, and there's that little bell as well so you can get a notification for every time I upload a video. I'm hoping to do more of these videos because as you can see, I chat. I'm a very talkative person, so it would be nice to film more videos like this. So yeah, I'll stop rambling now. Thank you for watching and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!